Hello and welcome back to the e-learning apps for English online learning. In this video, I'll show you the information given by the program to you when the students complete their assignments. Remember that the last video in my classes, we did an assignment about ordering in a restaurant to students in the class that we have created. As you can see, the program will notify you here with a red dot that we have some answers to grade, 2 new answers, the 2 open-ended answers that are in the video. Before clicking here, we can see that 1 of 2 students have already submitted their answers. If we press in the video, will be that example student 1, 2 minutes ago, last watched the video, and I'm going to show you what kind of information the program will give to you. First, we have to grade the answer. If we have more than one submission, more than one student with their answers pending to grade, all of them will be here piling up. Okay? For the same question, we'll have all the answers. So we don't have to move through questions all the time. Here we have the question, what would you like to order if you go to this restaurant that we have created previously in the video? And the student should write here the longest answer possible. We can grade it from 0 to 100. If we think it's completely wrong, we don't have to write the 0. We just click here, the red X, and they will have 0. If we think it's perfect, here we will click on the green tick. If we want to give them, for example, 50, 5 out of 10 or 50 out of 100, and we will press enter, the student will have a 50. Okay, here the student should answer, what's the problem? It's perfect. Once we have finished, we can see here the answers and all these stats given to us. So, if we go again to the assignment, we can click on the students if we want to see more specific data about him. His grade will be 79 out of 100. And here is the very, very interesting and marvelous thing about this app. We can see what percent of the video he has watched or she has watched, the time spent on the video. As you can see, the video, it lasts for 2 minutes and 5 seconds, and the student has spent 2 minutes, no more than 2 minutes. The exact time when it has turned in, very important. And here, the green color tells us that the answer is correct. The red color that it's incorrect. And how many times they have seen each part. The students, while they are watching the video, they have the option of rewatching. For example, if we are here, we have answered this question, we are the students, and we are watching this part. Remember, they cannot skip it because we don't allow it. If they come to this question, the question pop up, the video stops. If they are not sure, instead of submitting an answer, they can rewatch, but they won't rewatch the entire video. They just will rewatch this part. And here we can see each one of his or her answer. Correct. The number 1 is correct. Here, this open-ended question, we can modify it if we want to, and we can even add a comment. The answer is not the best. You can do it better. And the student will have this comment that they can see it afterwards. Here, as you can see, is correct. Here, the fake student failed because he picked 2 options and it was only 1. He's perfect. Here is perfect. And we gave him or gave her perfect at the end. So, why is this very, very good? It gives us a lot of data that is very useful for us to learn about the students, how they learn, if they have any difficulty in the videos that we are giving them as assignment, and we can modify our content, or we can look to reinforce some parts that we think is necessary. And as you can see, if you go backwards, the example student 2 hasn't turned in anything, and you cannot lock the assignments. That's one of the disadvantages of using Edpuzzle. You cannot lock the assignments. They can turn on the assignments, but if they turn in the assignments later than the September 1st at 11:59, here it will say late. If you think the student must redo it, you can reset the progress. Okay, if they have done poorly and they ask you, for example, to do it again, they can only do it again if you reset the progress. And the student will have the option to do the assignment again. The prevent skipping, as I said, turn it on always. If you don't, they will skip the video and they won't even answer the questions. Turn on the CCs. It doesn't turn on it automatically for them, but you will give them the possibility of using the CCs on the video if you think it's too difficult. And I think that's it. Here, because we have the assignment already answered on the gradebook, here you will have all these gradebook in order, okay, chronological order. As you can see, example 1, 2 minutes, and it has a 79. You can export the gradebook and it will download, okay, as an Excel for you to use all the information. And as you can see, this app is marvelous. It's very, very good to motivate our students to have a different approach to the English language learning and also the listening. If you compare this to the traditional English learning in the class with a CD player, with a poor sound, the speakers, everyone talking. Here will be customized for our students and they can watch the video as many times as they need, giving them the opportunity to perform better and to feel even better with themselves, to feel this accomplishment and how they improve each day. I will recommend again this app, and also be careful with the videos that you select. Oh, one thing before we finish. In the content, in my content, you can create new folders. I will do this if I were you. If you move this to folder, here you can create a new folder. For example, this 1st of ESO. You create the folder and you can move the video here. This way you can organize your classes. You can find all the content. If you don't, all the contents that you will accumulate through the years, it will be all here with no organization and everything will be chaotic. I hope you understood everything and in a perfect way. If you have any questions, please let me know. And please experiment with this app. This app has unlimited possibilities for you, and I'm sure you will find it fascinating.